Hello everyone and welcome again to a new video where today we are heading into Nottingham to attempt 25 pubs all around the city. Not been to Nottingham for a good number of years. Yeah, in fact, I think of the list today there's only one pub that I've been to previously. My dad and Ben have never been around the pubs. We're taking Mark with us today, who has done Nottingham before, so I know we're all really looking forward to it. So we'll see you in Nottingham. Enjoy the video. So we're at Tamworth Station and the intention was to get the 906 from Tamworth into Nottingham. Unfortunately Ben's train's delayed, so he may or may not make it. So as you can see, the train has gone just as Ben gets here. Right, so we have eventually arrived in Nottingham after Ben's train was delayed. So just got to the station, and right outside the station is the first place that we're going to be venturing, one of 25. So it's not really classed as a pub, but they have a bar in there that serves alcohol, which is good enough for me. So the first stop of the day is Hopkinson's. Okay, so we'll take a look around this little bar here. So I've got cakes on. We've had half a Summersby. Mark's had half a Neckel. Yeah. So quite a nice little place, which as you can see here is also a shop, which is actually on 3 levels. So really good little place. Hey Ben, pub number 1. Tell us where you've just been.
Toilet.
Again.
Pub number 1, we number 1.
There we go. Right, so we're just heading off to pub number 2, and as you can tell by my hair, the wind's picked up. So let's have a quick look. So, second pub of our day is a cafe bar called Cured. Quick video in Cured.
Half a nickel, yeah. Half a nickel, please.
Lovely little cafe bar. So we're just coming down to the downstairs section in Cured. I'm on half a Guinness. Take a look at this. Lovely seats, and if we go to the door just here, take a look at this for a view. Some outdoor seating right on the river. So we're just on our way to pub number 3. Again, the hair is an absolute mess, it's really windy. And this pub is the Castle Rock Brewery Tap. So you can see here the Vat and Fiddle, which is pub number 3 of our day. And right behind is where the brewing takes place. So let's take a quick walk down Castle Rock Brewery. So we're just going to take a walk around the Vat and Fiddle. Now this pub this year has been voted Nottingham's local ale pub of the year, and it really is a very good pub. So I'll take you a walk around. Wave.
Thank you.
And there's a beer garden out the back as well. It backs onto the brewery. And if we go out here, we've got about 20 minutes in the Vat and Fiddle, so we have got the half a preservation. Mark's gone for a pint of the
Harvey's Pale.
One of your favourite beers, you say?
Absolutely, that's why I've had a pint. So, and I don't. It's a strict time schedule, so I need to drink it fast.
My dad's on the Shipston Bitto, is that right? And Ben, what are you on, mate?
After session.
The session pale, is it?
That's the one.
Any good?
Very nice.
Excellent. So we're just heading on to pub number 4, which as you can see is the Navigation, which is right on the canal locks. Established 1881. So let's take a walk around the Navigation. So it's just opened, it's 12 o'clock. So there's nobody here, but this is an absolutely fantastic little pub. So if we go through into the beer garden, This is a 10 out of 10 pub for me. So me and Ben are on the Camden Stout. You've got Erdinger wheat beer. What are you on, Mark?
Landlord.
Timothy Taylor's landlord. And what are you on, Dad?
Bolt maker.
The bolt maker. Honestly, the navigation was a fantastic pub. Certainly the best one of the day so far. So just a 2-minute walk through Canal Wharf. Lead pub number 5 of our day, which is Fellows, Morton and Clayton. So Fellows, Morton and Clayton is named after a canal transport company, and this turned into a pub in the 1980s. Yeah, it's a lovely little place. So we're just taking a walk to the beer garden, which is very nice, to be fair. How your beer's been so far?
Shit.
Oh, what's been your favourite then?
Shit.
Oh. Cheers for that.
Timothy Taylor.
Timothy Taylor's. Cheers for that. What about yours, Ben?
Camden Hills, State, best one of the day so far.
And you, Mark?
Castle Rock Harvest Pale, definitely beer of the day.
What about pub of the day so far?
Pub of the day, the navigation.
But we've got the Canal House next, which is just next door in that building. So we've just left Fellows, Morton and Clayton, and literally 3 seconds. As you can see here, they're off in there. There's the Canal House, which is a Castle Rock pub. Video of this because this is so quirky that it's actually got its own barge and canal running through the middle of the pub. So a little bridge to get towards the bar. So we go over it. See the barge just there, and the entrance into the river. What an absolutely blinding pub this is. So I'm on the Fruity strawberry beer, but there is some fantastic. We've obviously got the Castle Rock, so I had preservation earlier. The wheat beers. Amstel, Birra Moretti, Heineken, Madrid, standard ones. A couple on the cast there. Wheat beer. Loads of really good pubs. Loads of good beers. And what is a fantastic pub with every Camden bottles in the background there. So the Canal House is the only pub out of the 25 that I've been to here, and won silver in the Nottinghamshire Tourism Awards last year. So it really is a phenomenal pub, and I recommend anyone that's within the vicinity of Nottingham train station to visit here. We're back on our way up near the castle, and a pub that I've been really looking forward to visiting, which is the oldest pub supposedly in the country. 1189 apparently this pub started being in. The old trip to Jerusalem. So we'll do the walk through. So this is the Green King pub. Built into the caves. Take a walk.
Not on tap.
Little coves in here. First floor. You can see the cursed galleon just over there. Wow. This is phenomenal pub. Let's talk to you about the cursed galleon. Now, rumour has it that the last 3 people to have cleaned that galleon unfortunately died in mysterious ways. So, absolutely phenomenal place. Beer garden. 1189 AD. Unbelievable. What a pub this is. Okay, so after climbing up what seems like Mount Everest, we're now at pub number 8, which is the Castle Bar and Restaurant. Go for a walk here in the castle. So it's going to be difficult to follow the trip, but this is a venue that is one of the few that's still built by architect Watson Fothergill. Used to hold art exhibitions. And back in the day, used to be an accountant and a tea room. Lovely little place with an outdoor beer garden. So we're here in the castle, and I'm on half an old moot, but take a look at this view. Got the castle just there. Just come from that way where the trip was. And look at the window there. The old Castle Inn, established 1980. Okay, so pub number 9 is up next, and it's literally 30 seconds walk from the castle. So the castle's there, just there, as you can see. And then you've got the Crow, which is pub number 9 of our day. So I'm on the Murphys. Foster's for Ben. Disgusting stuff. Porkstone Lager. Let's take a walk around here. So the Crow recently rebranded in 2024 from the Crafty Crow. Billiards there. Got a dartboard, a pool table. So we've just left the Crow. And we're heading off to pub number 10, which is another pub that claims to be the oldest in Nottingham, which is the old Salutation Inn, established 1240. So there's some history in this place. Through then. So this is rumoured to be the most haunted pub in Nottingham. So it's a bit of a rock bar. So again, lovely little alcoves in here. And then to take you to the front of the pub, we've got a room in here. And this side as well. We'll interrupt them chaps, but apparently, rumour has it, Cromwell signed King Charles's death warrant in this very building. So again, it's another phenomenal pub. And again, look from the outside. Just on St Nicholas Street, 1240. Another must visit. We've just left the old Salutation, and unfortunately 4 has become free. See you, Mark. Thank you. Yeah. Blue Nose has got to prepare for his big match against Oxford tomorrow. Right, so this is quite similar to Liverpool in a weird way, but just not so many good pubs as Liverpool. But 11, which is the one and only Wetherspoons we're coming to today, which is the Roebuck Inn. So here we are in the Roebuck Wetherspoons, one of the quietest Wetherspoons that I've been to. One of a few in Wetherspoons. It goes all the way back there. There's a roof garden upstairs. Yeah, quite a nice spoon. It's actually named after the Roebuck, which in 1780 once stood opposite, which is now known as the Malt Cross. So we'll go to the Malt Cross next. And this was then rebuilt in 1877 as the Malt House Music Hall. So that's the next pub after here. Right, so that's pub number 11 done. And literally you come out of Wetherspoons into the Malt Cross. So we know the history of this place already, because the Roebuck is named after it, and this used to be the music hall, I believe. So open the door, Ben, and in we go. Thank you very much. So let's take a walk through. Wow. First impressions, very good. Let's go and get a beer. So I'm on the Wild English Berries Crane Cider. So what you on, Ben? You're on the fruitage, which we had in Birmingham. Had that in Birmingham, didn't we? Otter Ale, I've had that before, very nice. Wheat beer. So they're all down there. So a bit of history in this place. In 2018, this place nearly went forever. Closed down, but thankfully the YMCA came in to save the venue. Absolute banging place. Okay, so we've just left the Malt Cross, which is again is another fantastic pub. So we're just heading towards the market square. Just over there, on the left here. The beer garden is the Bell Inn. 1437. Nottingham's oldest inn. So, run by Greek King, the Bell also has valid claims that this is the oldest pub alongside the Trip and the Salutation. And records show that sometime before 1271, Nottingham Whitefriars established a friary on what is now the site of the Bell. They included a guest house, although an alehouse was not on site until the 16th century. So let's take a walk through. They have a 13th century well shaft leading to the cellar caves. Take a look at that. Wouldn't like to fall down there. You've got a bricked up little bar there. And another bar in the Bell, which is nice and quiet. I'm sure it won't be in an hour when all the work is finished. And we're ready to go to pub number 14, which is Katie O'Brien's Irish Tavern. Here we are in Katie O'Brien's. So a little DJ booth up there, top floor. Nice, so I'm on half of Murphy's, half a neck all there for my dad, and Ben's on the Captain Morgan Spiced and Coke. Katie O'Brien's, and clearly we're in the wrong seat. This is where we should be. Right, so we're just heading off to pub number 15, and we're just walking up a little side alley not far from Katie O'Brien's called Hertshire. So
We're not going in there.
there's a couple of good places in there. That's absolutely dead. But if we go up here, just on this left-hand side, you will see the Barrel Drop. So this is a micro pub, which is located near the Market Square, and it's a micro pub of Magpie Brewery. So let's get in there. I'm on the Muffin Man. My dad's on the Crush Hour. Yeah. Lovely little micro pub. Not the biggest, but yeah, really fascinating. As you can see, there is a wide variety of beers, stout and cider here. Okay, so we are just heading towards pub number 16.
You need to restart there.
No, I don't. Next pub is another rock pub, which is the Tap and Tumbler, which again is another Greek King pub. So let's get in there. Right, so here we are in the Tap and Tumbler. Ben's had the same drink as me yet again. So let's have a quick look. It's very rocky. Again, as I mentioned, this is run by Greek King and was previously known as the Rutland Arms, and the site has a history of trading as a pub back to the 19th century. Let's take a look around here. An old-fashioned jukebox just here. Yeah, pinball machine, some standard arcade machines, and go through the back here. Little beer garden out there. Great little rock bar. Right, so we just left the Tap and Tumbler. I'm starting to feel it a little bit, so it's going to be a long last couple of hours, I reckon. So there's two pubs next to each other. So pub number 7 is going to be just over there, which is the Lily Langtrees, named after the Victorian actress, I believe. So let's see what it's like in there. So it's like a walk through here. So I'm starting to see the people from work come now. So as I mentioned before, named after Victorian actress. So before that, it used to be called the Peach Tree. Good little Irish bar. Got a football on and stuff like that. So good beers on. cask as well. Right, so Lily Langtrees we've just left, and right next door is pub, which is the Hop Merchant. Well, that was a let off. I realised just as we got in the Hop Merchant that I hadn't got my wallet on me. But thankfully, we ended up going back to the Tap and Tumbler and my wallet was there, which is a massive relief. So I was down here. So me and Ben are on their berries and cherries. My dad's on the tribute. Yeah, good little pub. So we're on the second floor of the Hop Merchant. This guy's put some news on there. It's a lovely little snug area overlooking the city. You got the market square down there. This is another top pub. We've been really fortunate, haven't we, Ben?
We have indeed.
Right, so we're heading off to the next pub. And this, just over here, is a right blast from the past. Those who know will know how good a place that was. The old Oceana. So we're just at the next venue, which is pub 19 of our day, which is GBGTQ friendly, the Lord Roberts, named after a former army marshal. You getting in? Yeah. So again, some really good beers in here. Blue Campo. Couple on the cask. 3 old moots over there. Well, we're actually on the Smirnoff Ices, so let's go into the beer garden. And that might be. Lovely outdoor space. Okay, so we're just on our way to number 19, I think it is. So Lord Roberts, really good place. Owner's nice. Lovely little dog called Robert, who's named after the pub. But we must crack on. Next, I think it's number 19, which is 6 Barrels Draft House. It's over here, it's actually pub number 20. So pub number 20, I'm the only one drinking alcohol. Ben's on a lemonade, my dad's on a J2O. So, good choice of beers. Cinder Toffee, Black Stout. I'm on the Cosmic Drop. Yeah. Got the fridges over here. Buxton Brewery, Blue Moon, Hockey House, Up Cities, Brew York. Yeah. Dog friendly as well. Really, again, another top pub that we've found. So as I've just said, this is actually pub number 20, which again is only a couple of minutes walk from the Lord Roberts. It was opened back in 2016, and they have 6 keg lines which constantly rotate. It's a really modern looking venue, really good venue. Off fire. Right, you've done 20, so you've done a good shift. Right, well, make sure you let me know when you get home. Right, I'll see you later. Watch how you go. See you in a bit. Right, so there's only 2 of us now. Me and the brother-in-law.
2 left.
Come on. 2 gone, 2 to go. So the next pub is the Gothic Bar, which is the Pit and Pendulum, which I believe is a Stonegate pub. So let's have a look in here. A walk around here. Very much a rock venue. Very gothic. As you can probably tell. Right, let's take a trip downstairs. Check out. accounts, the toilet is hidden right behind one of these doors. This one, there we go, perfect. Perfect, look at that. Fantastic venue. I mean, I love a good gift, but Ben has just topped the scale. Look what he's bought me. An air freshener. Wow.
How far are we away from this venue?
Well, Ben, if you let me speak on the video, we are literally 1 minute away from the next pub. So these last few pubs were a bit in the air, to be honest, up in the air. We didn't know what to go for. So we've actually decided to go for the Blind Rabbit. So I don't know a fat lot about the Blind Rabbit other than it's a late night venue. Probably be busy later on. So let's see what it looks like when we get in there. So, pub number 22 of our day. And whilst there's only two of us, we are still going very strong. The Blind Rabbit. So I'll try and be short and sweet because of the music. But yeah, again, another fantastic venue. I'm on half a Guinness. Ben's on a whiskey. But yeah, glad we made this decision. Toilet's just down there. Live games and sports upstairs. Food at the top. Fantastic place. So that's 22 out of the way. And we're just heading off to pub number 23, which is one of the ones that me and Ben have particularly been looking forward to. Which is back in here. An old church. Now, we wouldn't normally go to a chain pub, but as it's in a building like this, I feel like we have to. So pub number 23 is the Picture and Piano inside an old church. Let's get in there and have a look at this. Right, so we've come to the top tier of the Picture and Piano. And yes, for a single rum and coke, it's cost over £7. But just look at the venue. In an old church, there's so many bars. What a phenomenal venue for a pub. As buildings go, this is exceptional. The only downside is the prices, but what a pub. So whilst the beer choice isn't fantastic, look at the state of this. Oh my life. Okay, so we are still going strong. Back along Canal Street. So we've got lovely buildings there. But we are going into a Castle Rock pub. Pub number 24 of our day, which is the highly recommended News House. Scratchings over there. I'd love a little portion of them, please, Ben. So I'm going to be on the Celestial Steeds.
Very good.
Go for a quick walk through here. Phenomenal pub again, phenomenal. Brilliant over there.
At least I'm not as James James with all on my cue case.
At least I've got enough to put them on my cue case.
Some really good pubs.
Where's Jamie?
Another phenomenal Castle Rock pub. So I am on the 8.5% Celestial Steed by Brew York. Pub 24. Yeah, I won't be saying I'm very happy in the morning. Right, so we're heading towards the station. And we're trying to work out whether we can fit two pubs in. So we're going to give it a try. So the first of the two we're going to try is pub 24, which is the industry bar. So it's got the football on. So let's go in there and have a look. Right, so we've got the football on. Chelsea winning 3-1 at the moment, unfortunately. Pool table. Fantastic little bar. A video, so we've got the Blue Tavern Lager.
She's getting barrels. She's gone to the
So
back
I'm on the
rooms.
Colonel. What are you on, Ben? That's probably nice.
Havana Club spiced.
Havana Club spiced. Well, we've got the bottle and can at fridge there. No. Lovely little place to end the night. So, fantastic little pub to end the night, isn't it, Ben?
Not bad.
Brilliant.
26.
So this place has the old driver's cab seats and also hooks. So really, just there, driver cab seats, just over there. Really fascinating place to end our night. Had a good day.
Amazing, mate.
So we managed to get the tram. Bit of vegetable pakora with a bit of mint sauce. Thank you all for watching the video. Not the way I planned on ending this, but unfortunately I completely forgot to do the ending to my videos. You'll probably notice that I missed also the start of the Brew Tavern, which was pub 26 and the final stop of our day. So I'm sure you can forgive me after that length of time out and drinking beer. That's one little mishap happened. So again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel a lot fresher than what I thought this morning. But please, again, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Next one will probably be in the new year now, due to Ben having a baby imminently. So thanks again for watching.